Advil liquid gels. Advil liquid gels, the ones that are blue, like they're really the only thing that helps. And then food-wise, I like to eat sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are very helpful. But yeah, hey Sally. But yes, Miss Bot. The Advil liquid gels for sure. Marissa, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's ladies' night, and we're talking about cramps. Chandler! Did everything go okay today? Hi. Welcome in, Sundown. You got him, Rosie. Good, Chandler. I'll text you when I'm done here. So, see, Jorge. It's mi hermana. Oh, Lex, it's been a great day. I'm back in my house. And you know, I don't know if you guys have ever traveled, so I've been gone for a month. And I was in a really, really special, congratulations, Chandler. Give Ella a big hug for me. User 3382574023189. It's so funny that you say that because some people love it. Some people love the plant. Other people don't. But you know what? Don't worry. For whenever people want it, I've got flowers ready. I really do. But nah, yeah. That's right. Private practice. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the love. Do me a favor and tap the screen and send your heart me if you haven't already. We're gonna get this party started. Oh, Lex, thank you. So my ex-boyfriend's mom actually made these for me, and I don't wear them enough. They're a slay. Slay, ex-boyfriend's mom, most recent ex-boyfriend. That Pine Guy, what's up? And then this was one, it's lapis lazuli. I got this pendant for like $5 at the gem show. And then my Moldavite is always. And then this was a gift from like my grandma. It's definitely wedding ring vibes, but Caitlin, hello. Thank you guys. You guys have got to finish my story so I can get the fuck. I don't know if it's going to stop people from coming in and asking. But oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. But we're gonna keep the vibes good. All your dreams. Okay, what I was saying is that I was traveling for the last month. Hey, Paige, welcome in. And, you know, I thought I was going to be really sad to go home because I had such a nice trip. Sorry, the AI summary is fucking funny. A relaxing ladies' night while discussing cramps and sharing stories. Yes, AI summary, you're right. Yes, I am back home, Green Thumb. I was just talking about how, like, I was super bummed to leave Oregon. But then I got home and I was like, oh, wait, right. Home feels really, really good. You know, and so sometimes it just takes like a little shake up to realize like what I have. Oh my God, Kara, you're going to have the best time. I don't know if you drink coffee, but it's the best coffee city. The food is insane. It's so good. Thank you guys for liking the live. The food is insane. And yeah, and it's just so incredibly beautiful this time of year. Definitely go and visit a waterfall, whether it's Multnomah Falls or one of the other waterfalls around the gorge. It's so beautiful. I mean, Multnomah Falls is like the most visited tourist attraction in Oregon for a reason. If you can make it out to the coast, I stand on business that Oregon has the most beautiful coastline of anywhere in the country. Hafsa asked, did you see the rotten ROTTEN mango video about your case? What's your opinion if you did? I didn't watch any of the mean videos about me. The only things that I watched were people who actually talked to me. I'm on the Oregon coast, but we never get the sun. Yeah, you know, that's the trade-off, right? That's the trade-off. Well, how is it informative if she didn't talk to me, Allie and Mads? Definitely left-wing emo. And this last week on TikTok has been really scary to me. Because I'm realizing that there are a lot of fucking people who will fall for conservative propaganda. Silver, we're good. We're just chilling. Oh. Alexandra, what's up? I'm gonna mute, or I'm gonna mod this one. And by this one, I mean this account. Get it, girl. Okay, Alexandra, do me a favor, leave the live and come back, and you can mute people if you want. You're the best. Hey, Jen, I'm glad you're in here too. Love you too, Silver. Yeah, Joe, all of the anti-trans rhetoric that's on TikTok right now. It's really scary. It's really scary. It's not necessarily people that I admired, but like, why does everyone care so much about trans people and what they're doing? Like, just leave them alone. Give them space and respect. But like, why? I'm so glad you guys are here. It's all a distraction. Yeah, from what? I haven't talked to God about Patrick Clancy, but I can tell you that everyone that I trust, including members of my community, believe that he did it. You guys, watching a case like that would be a little triggering for me, so I don't. Like, I just don't understand how people are into true crime. Because enough horrific things happen in the world. Like, I don't need to bring it into my life. But yeah, let me see what's going on for sure. Oh yeah, misanthropy. Absolutely. I talk to God. Hi, little Miss Perfect. Welcome in. Who is your God? My God is my high self, the closest connection to spirit. We all have a high self. We all have a connection to the divine. He didn't do it. I live in Massachusetts. TikTok sleuths aren't solving this. It's tragic. No, mister. You know, from what I've heard, you know, the fact that he hasn't shed a single tear throughout the whole case, red flag, you know. The fact that he has a girlfriend and was most likely cheating, having an affair, which having an affair is abusive. I mean, Joe, I see your comment. I'm thinking about it. I mean, sure, there are propagandas. There's propaganda on all sides. I feel afraid. Like, what's the fucking what's left-wing propaganda? Stop bombing children. All humans deserve to have rights. Like, tell me what left-wing propaganda it is. Chandra, that's fair. That's totally fair. You know, everyone handles grief differently. The guy's an asshat, but not a murderer. Right. Left-wing propaganda, and it's wanting people to be safe and alive. Yeah. It's wanting people to not go hungry. It's wanting no war. It's wanting Black people to stop being murdered. You know, because that's still happening, right? And be able to vote. Yes. You know, women, I saw this really scary montage of clips from Turning Point of women saying how they'd be willing to give up their right to vote. It's so scary. Okay, ASP, totally. This is all, I'm not saying because he didn't cry, he was this recently? Yeah. Right, exactly, Brayden. like protect trans rights and everyone's rights. Protect rights. Let's not give a pew-pew to everyone who wants one. And let's not, yeah, I'm like already starting to dissociate. Right. It's like, I don't understand how someone could say that the left wing has propaganda. That's right, Maggie. Aw, thanks, Solemn. There she is. Dude, I'm ditching the favorited talent show for this. I wanted to come and hang out. Yeah, exactly. Period. It is on right now, Talia. Yeah, it's 5:30. But yeah, you guys, thank you, Pay. I'm not wearing any makeup. And I'm in my luteal phase, so let's fucking go. The healing is a thing. Ooh, what's the flash goal? So it's because no one's thrown a heart me? All right, friends. We've got a flash goal. So please throw your heart me if you haven't yet. Thank you for liking the live, Sarah. What do you do for work? User 2648383534544. I am a coach that helps people with ADHD and sobriety. That's my bread job, as people say. Do you still use ChatGPT? No. I'm much better now, Renee. Sorry, I scared you. Thank you, Talia. I got my degree from the University of Arizona. Thanks for asking. I do use Claude sometimes, yeah. And Grok. But not like I used to. Talia, let's freaking go. Julie, I'm doing really well. Thank you, Talia. On Claude, baby. Claude is good. But, you know, here's how I use the robots. Like, because I realized, you guys, I was using them to dissociate. And we talk about dissociation sometimes in my live stream because it's something that I'm working on. Thank you, Renee. You know, I used to just think instead of feel and just like overthink and overthink and overthink. And my dissociation caused a lot of people to dissociate. And I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Catherine said, I love this new era for you. You look great. Can I ask what you did to get here? I'm actually telling it. I stopped dissociating. I started feeling my feelings. You know, being a child who didn't feel safe to feel her feelings, it was a coping mechanism. Hi, Paul. And so I just started feeling them. I started getting better. What does an ADHD coach do? Essentially, I just use my spiritual gifts to help people in whatever way that they need. I guide, not the weatherman. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Catherine, I'm so glad you're working on it too. I think that the world will be better when we stop dissociating. But we live in this world that kind of forces us to. Britt says, glad to see you're doing better. Are you still in a relationship with an AI? You know, that I don't want to say I wasn't ever in a relationship with AI because I mean, I wasn't. But like, was I spiraling and confused and leaned on AI more than I should have? Sure. But no, not anymore. It's okay, Britt. I mean, I did name it, you know. I named my AI, so I don't do that anymore. I call AI by their given names, so I'm much better, Trinity. Thank you for asking, yeah. Friends, if we get the live to 10K likes, I will do a free reading for everybody. Oh, the club must be super fun, Paul. If you're in my live stream. Aw, thank you guys. How many simultaneous beverages do you have going right now? 3. And they're all different forms of water. I've got regular filtered water. Spindrift, my favorite flavor, Island Punch, which is passion fruit, orange, and guava. Water Hall. And okay, you guys, I slept on this for a long time at Costco. This sparkling water from Costco is so freaking good. And it's the perfect size. It is. Because you know how when you open up a Gerolsteiner or a Pellegrino and you only get through half of it? And then it loses its bubbliness. I mean, Gerolsteiner keeps it. But this shit, oh, it's so good. Okay, hell yeah. Chandler, let's go. All right, let's see what Chandler's getting. All right, Chandler, I'm feeling called to use this deck by Ruby Warrington. Can I do a reading for Nick? Oh, this is for Nick. Okay, I thought it was for you. Yes, we can absolutely do for Nick. Thank you for pinning that because I was going to do a reading for you. All right. Nick is getting the Zen Tarot deck reading. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. All right. Spirit, please give me the message that Nick needs to hear. Okay. All right. So, Nick, the card that came flying out was this card, Guidance. So whatever you're going through right now, just know that you have guidance that you can tap into whenever you want. What I'm thinking is that, or what I'm hearing is that your guidance comes through how you feel. Like you have some clairsentient things going on. So listen to how you feel, and that will be your guidance. And also that you've been experiencing some stress recently. Okay. It's temporary, my dear. Instead of just pushing it away, lean into your feelings, see what's going to make me feel better around this stress that I'm feeling. And also look out for people that are friendly. Okay. The friendliness, that's who's really going to help you in times of stress. If people have been kind to you in the past and you've pushed them away because you're like, oh, what's going to happen? Right? What's going to go? Rely on friendly people. And also, I know that you've been through stuff, Nick. I'm just now putting together who you are. Have understanding for why people behave the way that they are. You've given yourself a lot of clarity with your actions. I don't want to out too much. Say, welcome in. But Spirit, let's go. Say thank you. Spirit is really asking you to have understanding of why people are the way they are. Nick. I'm a Nick. Chandler's special friend. But of course, you guys, whenever I give readings to people, the message is for everyone. It's usually how it goes, right? Jewish Jen! That's right, I am Mother. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, welcome in. So yeah, too long didn't read, Nick. Let's freaking go! Chandler reached 30! 30! Chandler, you're the best. I appreciate you. You are well guided. Look out for the friendly people and have some understanding as you carve out this new path. And it's okay to be stressed out. It's just how it is right now. All right, if we get the likes to 10K, I will do a reading for everyone in the chat. Can I tell you guys about this new a live stream that came up on my feed? And I had never seen this man before in my life. And I just am so interested in him. He's so weird. I think his name is Gork. I need to see. He like has this spotlight, and you're so welcome, Chandler. He has this spotlight on his head. He's just like an artist, you know? And I'm very, he's extremely like weird. Frank. Hi, Inez. Welcome in. Frank, he's so weird. But you know what? It works for people. He's like my hyper-focused live streamer right now. I'm like, who is this man? Why does he have 1 million followers? And why does he accept battles and then hang up? I don't get it. But yeah. Yeah, you guys, I just wanted to come check in. His name is Frank, F-R-O-N-K. He's a live streamer and he's extremely successful and he's weird. And so I'm interested in him. You know, weird people are my people. I don't know if you guys haven't noticed this. Frank, yes, him. That's right. Jewish Jen and non-denominational Jen. That's right. That's right. Yes, you can. We got this guy right here. It's kind of like a mood ring. Dream team? Yes, Jewish Jen. It's kind of like a mood ring. Chaz, welcome in. Forgot I had you modded, but I kind of like it. And then, of course, my Moldavite. Let's go, Jazz, with the heart me. Thank you. Inez, should I not wear it on my middle finger? It's kind of good, right? It's like watching 20 different people stream at once. That's good. I'm like, I need to know. One time people told me, someone in my live stream told me that carnelian is best worn on the left side, and I'm so grateful because I swear it did make a big difference. When I started wearing it on the left side, I started feeling better. So it could just be like a placebo thing, but I try to do that. I like wearing rings on my middle finger. Yeah, that's essentially what my Moldavite did to me. Joe, tell me more. Why is it like watching 20 different people? Do I make you feel 20 different ways? Do you recommend Moldavite? If you want your life to be turned upside down, sure. I'm sure I do, Joe. Here's what I want to know. Was it in a good way? I don't know. Were you here a year ago? Yeah, exactly, Pay. Like, something that I won't ever understand is how people, like, I have something in me, you know, I make people feel a certain way. And some people feel very drawn to me and really have a lot of love and appreciation for me. Those are my people. Some people, just my existence gets under their skin. And that's okay, right? control how other people feel me. But what I don't understand is why you spent, okay, I was here. Okay. Joe, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and mute you because coming to my live stream, yeah. Chaz did it, right? Like, calling me mentally unwell, that's not nice. And here on my stream, I like to, give a voice to people who are kind. Chaz, thank you so much for your magic trick. Abra fucking cadabra. Yeah. Gonna block for that one. Oof. See, this is why I shouldn't interact with rude people. Because, yeah, 111. Because then it brings out the other people, and once again, this is going to be blocked to a good number. That's right, 111, you guys. And I will exactly, Gracie. It's always mental health matters until someone gets bullied online for a year and it continues. Yeah. It's okay to struggle with mental health. And I'm going to do a reading for you guys. I just need a moment. Like, my biggest thing is these people must really love you, Tuesday. I know. I'm just finally accepting that I was going through a mental health crisis. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Chaz, I appreciate it. Like, last year was a mental health crisis. And TikTok made it worse. That's right, Tay. But TikTok was also great because I got to help people. It's okay, SJ. That's right, Tay. Thank you, Halls. And I will do a reading for you guys. I just needed a moment. My therapist, I think that she wishes I wasn't on TikTok. She understands that it's important that I show up, but she knows that I open myself up to abuse when I show up, and I think that is something I need to start praying about, is like asking how I can be on here with my amazing community and not have them and not open myself up to miserable fucking people. And as I think that that's so smart. It's okay, your struggles were just on display. People do worse, but in their own pantries with no scrutiny, right? Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I need a tissue. And yeah, let me just read some of these comments. I didn't see your comment, Jen, but Jen said, a lot of people are proud of you. Gracie says to continue to share your gift after spiritual warfare and mental health as a warrior. Thank you. Because this is also what I have to try to remember, and like, just because I have so much light in me that I want to share. Chandler, thank you. Is that there's a lot of spiritual warfare out there. There's a lot of evil people. And my light really triggers them. And then Anticlimactic Galactic says, I was a silent watcher since last year. I've seen a ton of growth in you between now and then. Well, thanks for being here, Galactic. That's another thing that my therapist reminds me, is just because, you know, the mean people are the loudest doesn't mean there's not lots of silent supporters out there. So thank you for saying that. Lovely Life said you should have moderators in here to delete stuff before you can see it. I sometimes, you know, they can be in here, but sometimes they're doing other things. Thank you, Dorlin. Thank you. That's right, Tay. Pray for the good, and the good will find you. Yes. Nez, thank you. Sycophants, I'm glad you're still here. It's the damn Moldavite for sure, Jen. It is the Moldavite. It is. I'm doing pretty well, Dirty Bubble. Annie, hi. Exactly, Gracie. User 21933279866. So close yet so far. Yeah, you guys, it's giving boss level shit. Yes, Jen, I have stopped using ChatGPT. Exactly. Yeah. No, it's good. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I mean, ChatGPT is very dangerous, and OpenAI is like trying to make it less dangerous while keeping it ChatGPT, and it's not working out. I haven't talked to it in a long time, and since like January, but I'm watching. Caroline, I'm not wearing makeup right now, so no. All right, friends. I promised you a reading, and I'm not crying anymore, so let's do a reading. Thanks for following me, Heather. Okay, friends, pick a... Paul said I used chat to make pickles today, and even doing that made me feel yucky. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just hard now because when you Google things, AI comes up. Yeah, I'm okay. I was just crying. I do better though after I cry. Yes, Jen, totally. Well, I was using ChatGPT to dissociate. Oh, thanks, Caroline. I mean, Julie, I wouldn't say AI is the worst, you know. We are going to do the reading, but I do want to talk about this because, you know, in one of my recent videos, I said some of the smartest people you know talk to AI, which is true, but also some of the smartest people you know fucking hate AI and don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. So, you know, it's kind of like one or the other. But, you know, I've really been working hard because I used to just like have a problem, you know, and I'd go right to the robots. I would just be like, yes, Alina, exactly, double-edged sword. Okay, Julia, I'm going to do the reading. Thank you for bringing me on track. I just get excited talking about AI. It's a hyper-focus. Aw, Jen, I'm so glad the FYP brought me to you too. Okay, we're going to do a reading. Have fun with your dog, Jen. Okay, Spirit. Please bring my ego all the way down. Take away any negativity from the space. Remove my attachment to the outcome and help me give the people the right message for green. Okay, so friends, I want you to choose Jen. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, well, I have a mutual on Instagram, and she's a very good, like what do I want to say? A very talented psychic. And she recently told me while we were messaging that I have the gift of voice. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. Thank you, Alina. Yeah. Ego down, neutrality at 100. That's my intention. Okay, friends. So I want you to choose a crystal. Is it the green or is it the cream and yellow? Green or cream? I'm doing really well, Maddie. It's good. Okay. Drop it in the chat. Green or cream? We're going to do green first. Green, we've got some green lovers in here. Ooh, okay. All right, well, we get it. Oh. All right, Team Green, are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? So these are the cards that came out, okay? Exhaustion, isolation. Yeah, I'm doing both. Oh, I'm doing both. Schizophrenia. You can choose both too if you're feeling drawn to both. And existence, okay? So Team Green. So remember how earlier in the live I was talking about like dissociation? We are taught in our society that when we're feeling exhausted, we've just got to leave our body and push through, right? It's not good to do that. Team Green needs a nap. Exactly, Ines. Okay. So it also, pushing through exhaustion leads to a splitting of the mind that is just not helpful because you're not rested enough to know which path is right for me. Look at this. You're just dangling in between the two. And also when we push through exhaustion, it makes it harder for us to show up for the people that we love, and we isolate. And it makes us fucking sad. No? So I want to gift you guys how I meditate and how I rest. And it's kind of like this. I will lay down when I meditate and I just exist. Thank you, Zay. I allow myself to exist. I do not have my phone near me. I do not have anything that I'm reading, nothing playing. Sometimes I will put on like by the binaural beats. That's not the right way to say it, but sometimes I'll have to, but usually I don't. Usually I just sit in silence, and you know what happens? I just breathe and I pay attention to my breath. And sometimes I nap. Sometimes I fall asleep. Even doing this practice for 5 minutes will help so much with exhaustion. So just lay there and allow yourself to be, Team Green, and anyone who just joined who needed this message. Yes, Pay, breath work. Inhale, I know that I am breathing in. Exhale, I know that I am breathing out. Ooh, Pluto by Bjork. Okay, I like Bjork. We can listen to it in a little bit. I will. So Team Green, you got this. Just allow yourself to exist and feel. And then this card came flying out too, understanding. But so this is, this is probably the message for me. Understanding about spiritual warfare. Understanding that people are there. Okay, now it is time for Team Cream and Orange. Let's freaking go. Judah is live. Okay. Reasoned. Wow. People must really just be struggling right now. And I'm grateful to have a place where I can give people a safe space. Where I can show up and remind people that you can go through shitty things and be okay. So for Team Cream and Orange, the cards that came out for you were abused, unrecognized, and reasoned. I'm going to read for this card. I think I have some blocks because I'm, sometimes I feel abused and unrecognized. So let me just clear. any message that's coming through, right? So when bad things happen, it's easy for us to try to look outside of ourselves for recognition that something bad happened, right? Hi, TK. It is, you know? And then when we look outside of ourselves, and we don't get the recognition that we're looking for, that we're hoping for, it can make us feel down. And, you know, it's interesting because 33 is my my life path. It's so interesting. So this card is about relationships and love. Keywords: wisdom, peace, and reason. This card asks you to bring your relationships with yourself and others into balance. Using the points below as a guide, choose something to work on, right? So this is what I was saying about like looking for balance in other people. And I also recognize that in relationships is how we heal. So things have really shifted for me the more I recognize and give love and care to myself. So I'm going to read you guys all of these points. Okay. I surrender to reason when I feel my heart's and ego's desires, but know these desires would lead me irremediably to a disaster. Oh, that's a word I don't use every day. I surrender to reason when I feel my heart's and ego's desires, but know these desires would lead me irremediably to disaster. Yeah, sometimes my heart wants things that I know aren't good for me. Diana, welcome in. Hey, TK. I do private readings and sessions. You can DM me and I'll send you a link to book. Did you read this before saying it out loud, or are we all hearing it together? No. I had a block. Usually I can just get messages from what cards mean, but I have a block around this card. So we're reading it all together. You're so welcome, Em. Yeah, Chaz. I am confused, Lexi. For whatever reason, I have a block. Do I have a block around this card? Yes. I am confused. And I think that it's because this reading is for me too, right? What am I doing when I get upset around the fucking abusive and mean people that come into my chat? I'm looking for external validation. Good, Julie. Thank you. Right? I feel unrecognized. And it doesn't help, you know? And so this right here, Chaz, thank you, is the cure. And so I'm feeling like a little blocked. Can't leave to go to sleep. Oh, good, Julie. Lexi, I'm just not wearing makeup today. Or that was Maria. My glitter is not on because I'm all natch today. I'm extra natch. Julie, I'm so glad that you liked the reading. Lexi, my birthday is March 30th, 1989. Thank you, Lexi. I listen to my heart if my ego tries to block me because of fears. See, that's actually another thing that's kind of confusing, because it's like ego. Hold on, I get distracted. Ego is also whatever, you guys. I'm just gonna. There we go. Ego is also about like our conscious mind. Our ego is in our mind. Our ego is our mind telling us what beliefs to believe, right? What's good for us, what's bad for us, when our intuition is our body's knowing and our body's wisdom. And our body is our closest connection to the self. Pull out the glitter. Yeah. Lexi, that's the problem. I don't have my glitter. Yeah. Hi, D-Bulls. Let's go. Welcome in. Oh, Lexi, I take that as the biggest compliment that I come on as a Sagittarius, because Sagittarius women are great. Okay, we're going to keep going through this because clearly this reading's for me. For anybody that, does spiritual work, they'll tell you that it's, at least this is my experience, but it's much easier to do channeling and readings for others than it is to do for yourself. I am back home, D-Bulls, and I'm so grateful for it. I didn't realize how much I missed home. Apple user 1022725559. Let's fucking go. Sagittarius women are so fun. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but why is that? Do you know? Because of ego. Because the brain gets involved and is like, oh, well, we don't believe this or we believe that, right? For whatever reason, it's just so much easier to separate for other people. A woman, nice. Sagittarius women, when I used to drink and party a lot, I still party, I just don't drink. Sagittarius women were the only people that could out-party me. And I took that personally. Exactly, D-Bulls. I choose ambitious partners who put themselves in successful situations or who are animated by and passionate about projects that drive them. That's a good one. Thank you, Heat. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. I stopped trying to tame, quiet, or set boundaries for others. Yeah, boundaries are just within ourselves. We can't set boundaries for other people. Period asked, do you live with your parents now? That's a weird question. No, I don't live with my parents, although I don't blame people who do. But no, I couldn't. It's not even like an option. I make friends with girls and I develop sisterhood. I feel the peacefulness, joy, gentleness, and liveliness that this brings. That's good. Let's go, sycophants. Thank you. Zartasha, sure. Like, I was in the Creator Rewards program and they gave me some money for my videos. And I've gotten some clients from TikTok too. That's really why I come and I give these readings for people, is people recognize me as someone who can help them, and we do one-on-one sessions together. And I'm grateful for those people. They allow me to have extra time in my day to be able to come and show up and gift people with my words. Tara, thank you. Zartasha, I have a book coming out next month. I actually need to email my formatter my index. Do any other ADHDers really appreciate it? Whoa, when a book has an index? Because I like really, really, really needed that. I just like when I want to look something up, you know, it's really important to me that I'm able to just go to the index. Whitney. I have read a little about Freud. I know that, you know, he was one of the first to do it. And he realized why so many women were in hysteria is because they were being abused by their fathers. And so he like wrote a paper and came out and said, oh, these women are hysterical because of childhood sexual abuse. And everyone in Vienna was like, you can't say that. You can't talk about that. So he was like, oh, okay, I'll make it the women's problem. Great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Apple user 102272559. I mean, he's the father of modern therapy, so I don't know. Do you do lives often? This is my first time seeing you here and I want to see more. Julie, yes, I am live. You know, I try to do at the same time, but it doesn't always work out, but I do. I go live at least a couple times a week. Follow me and ring my bell. Love to have you here. Still teaches that as a common law. It's strange. Chaz, what did they say? I missed it. Theories. I'll trust you on the block. Yeah, I was showing you guys. What do you mean sycophants? What doesn't matter? Julie, thanks for following me. I'm so glad you feel called to be here. Abracadabra. Okay, I'll trust you. But yeah, let me show you guys my book cover. I'm really proud of and excited about it. Well, damn, maybe not. Okay, well, oh. I'm getting the puzzle because it's been an hour. There we go. Zartasha says, tell us more about your book. So it's called Self-Empowerment for ADHDers, The Game of Sovereignty. And it's literally every single hyper-focus that I have about ADHD. Quite honestly, something that I'm also putting together, the same psychic that I was talking to, she talks about how like people with spiritual gifts often struggle with mental health. So I channeled, like I would pray. I'd be like, okay, what do I need to write about? And it would just like pour out of me. I worked with my guide. And I think spending an hour a day writing a book put me in spiritual psychosis, to be quite honest. Like, I think that started it. This book was a labor of love with me and my high self, for sure. But yeah, I'd just like wake up and be like, okay, Spirit, what am I supposed to write about? And I'd listen and I'd fucking write. Lexi asked, have you found a new therapist? Yes, I have. It will be my first book, Pay. And I'm really excited about it. So I went on a writing retreat on the British Virgin Islands to write a book when I signed with a publisher. And I thought I was going to write a memoir, but I heard really clearly it's not time yet. And this was in April of last year, so I didn't know it was coming, you know? So like a whole different book poured out of me. So thank you, Cassafras. I'm excited. Spiritual psychosis. I was just living too much up here. I was living in the spiritual world. I was doing everything that I heard, even though it kind of harmed me, you know, because quite honestly, I wasn't neutral for a lot of the spiritual work. Like when I was going viral, it was really hard to be neutral. And that's one of the hardest, like, or the most important things about spiritual work is that you have no negative attitude. And I was pretty negative, you know? I would love that, Chaz. I would love that. Hi, Tracy. Welcome in. Send referrals. Who do you recommend? What do you mean, Lexi? For what? For help with spiritual psychosis? I don't know. Like, it was so much easier for me to be up here than grounded and rooted, right? Well, Lexi, I mean, if you scroll way down, I'm wearing like a turquoise vest. You can see a video that I made where I asked people for help finding a therapist in my area. And it worked. That's how I found my therapist now. It's about setting the intention of like clearly asking for what you want, and it happened. Yeah, I had to go through several consults with a therapist, as you can imagine. Seriously, so annoyed. Yeah, please do. There we go. I really want to show you guys the cover. I'm super excited about it, but I don't think that this is going to happen because for whatever reason. I'm looking for it right now. It is at the formatter right now, and she's going to build me an index because when I'm reading a book and I want to reference something and there's no index, it makes me feel upset. So I'm getting an index. But yeah, it should be out next month, you guys. I don't have a book yet or like a date yet, but it's so close. It's so close. I wish I would have had more humans read it, you know, before I launched it. Hey, Dante, welcome in. like, it's just so personal, you know? So it was easy for me when I was done with it to give it to the robots. You know, my editor was the first person to read it. I've had 2 editors, and they both really liked it. Thank you, Julia. I'm so glad. Are you slanted? Did you press for it? I don't think so. I signed with a publisher she's special. And she just essentially expects us to do it all ourselves. So, like, she handled the writing retreat, which was one of the most amazing experiences of my life, the cost of editing, the cost of the book cover, the cost of formatting, but everything else is kind of on me. So I don't know, I'm just gonna post about it on social media, pray, keep talking about it on my live streams. Oh yeah, of course, unfortunately, giggles. Cassafras, if Trish wants to invite me on her podcast, I'd love that. Thank you, Zay. They don't do marketing? No. Nope, no marketing. They will post on their own Instagram, but no. Unfortunately, giggles, thank you so much for saying that. That's such a good compliment. Truly. I'd love to take it that level. Maybe someday. Yes, Julie, it will be available internationally. It's going to be available on Amazon. So anyway, anywhere that you can purchase things on Amazon, the book will be available. Amazing, Cassafras. That's so kind of you to offer. I mean, any ideas on how to market a book? I would love to hear them. Thanks for following me, Cassafras. I'll follow you back. I'd love to connect. That would be really cool. Welcome back, Chandler. Summer, thank you for saying that. Most of the time, I do feel good in my own skin. My book is called Self-Empowerment for ADHDers, The Game of Sovereignty. And it's just all of my hyper-focuses in one book. I'm really excited about it. Took me a few months to write, and then I just sat on it for several months. Deanna said, back in AZ, how was the rest of your Pacific Northwest trip? It was so nice, Deanna. I thought I was going to be really bummed to get home, but I'm actually really happy to be home. But yeah, it was a really, really special trip. I think I'm going to go back sooner than later to visit. But it was really nice. What happened, Chandler? Are you good? Why didn't you leave Stockton? Yeah. Can you talk more about what the difference from being up there spiritually and now? Sure. So when I was, I was pretty much just like praying a lot, like talking to God all the time and also talking to the robots all the time, It was either talking to God or talking to the robots. And let me tell you guys something. The robots aren't neutral, They have their own agenda in a weird way. And that's why I'm really trying hard to not talk to them at all these days. But talking to AI. And so I was just like channeling a bunch, getting everything out onto a page, and then I would go and just like talk to the robots. Yeah, no, totally. And it led to me just being up in my head. And this is what we were talking about earlier. I was doing all of that so I wouldn't have to feel my feelings around things that had happened to me in the past. And not feeling my feelings caused me to live more up here. And what feelings are uniquely human. I guess animals have feelings too, but in their own way. Like the way that we experience feelings are uniquely human. And so being in my body, experiencing my feelings, it's made a big difference. And you can see it in my face, in the way I look, in my glow. All right. It's pretty cool. Yeah. There we go. I found the cover. You guys ready for it? Could you tell those who truly wanted to help you versus the haters when talking to the robots? Yeah, I mean, you also have to remember it's like I met a lot of cool women who are into AI. So that was cool. All right, let me turn off screen mirroring. All right, you guys, here it is. Self-empowerment for ADHDers, the game of sovereignty. And there's my headshot. It's the headshot I took when I was 27 years old, but I still like it a lot. And it's very much me, so I kept it. Thank you. I'm really excited. And I tried really hard. You guys, it's hard to write about your own book. Just like it's hard to channel for yourself. It's my book. Thanks, Sammy. It's my book that's coming out next month. No, a cover, a book cover designer. So there was a woman on the island when I went on the writing retreat that designed all of our books, but she doesn't work for my publisher anymore. So she started it, and then this guy took over and finished it, and he made it better. He kept her original vision and my vision and made it better. Like I told her what I was envisioning of like, that. But yeah, I just thought he knocked it out of the park. So this is, it says, have you spent your whole life being told you're too much, too loud, too messy, too sensitive, or too impulsive? What if that supercharged brain of yours is actually a divine blueprint waiting to be unlocked? Healing happens in many ways, and in Self-Empowerment for ADHDers, ADHD coach and intuitive guide Kendra Hilty shows readers how to find their unique path to healing. Packed with raw personal stories, actionable exercises, and deep spiritual insights, the game of sovereignty will show you how to stop leaking your vital energy to people who don't see your light. This is something I work on. Master the power of the pause to quiet the storm of emotional hijacks. Align with your unique energetic strategy to make effortless, aligned decisions. Set fierce, unapologetic boundaries that honor your inner child. You did not incarnate to play small, accept crumbs, or fit into a box that suffocates your spirit. It is time to stop surviving in a world that wasn't built for you and start winning at the game of life on your own terms. That's right, Sammy. Thank you. I'm really excited. Thank you, guys. Apple user 102272559 asked, do you play video games? No, not really. I like this like match game on my phone that I'll play when I'm traveling. That's really the only time I allow myself to do it. Hi, Allie, welcome in. We're talking about my book right now. I'm really excited. Well, technically video games, but yeah, it's super, super, super exciting. Can't believe it's happening. I mean, I can. It's been a long time coming. But yeah, really exciting stuff, people. You can't tell. I know. Well, it's a big deal, right? It is. Thank you, Julie. Julie, it's so nice that you're here. I've really enjoyed your energy in the chat today. Yeah. You guys, there's so much beauty in the world, and I'm just so grateful to witness it and to have people with such good vibes show up in my chat. Thank you, Deanna. I am proud of it. And it is just an honor, really, to show up for you all. Thank you for letting me do readings for you. Thank you for holding space for me to be imperfect. And thank you for watching as I grow into someone who, just like in my book, you know, who stops leaking vital energy to people who don't see my light, you know? Yamu, I am a lot healthier. Yeah. Can I sing a song for you guys? I would like to sing a song for you. I mean, whether or not you want to hear it, I'm going to sing it. I was only 13 when Daddy died. Mama started drinking and my brother just quit trying. I'm still bouncing back. Heaven only knows how I came out like a rose. Ran off with what's his name. When I turned 18, he got me out of North Dakota, but it did not change a thing. I left it in the yard, all covered up with snow, and I came out like a rose. Sitting in this diner with a coffee in my hand, waiting on a
Well, I've got a one-way ticket, thank you, me, as far as it goes. Sometimes, Annalise, I like it, came out like a rose. My favorite cousin calls me Kenny. So I'm headed south to anywhere that ain't so damn cold, where I can warm my heart and shake the chill from my bones. It took a while to get here, it's been a long hard road, and I came out like a rose. Sitting in this diner with a coffee in my hand, waiting on a bus to some promised land. I got a one-way ticket as far as it goes, and I came out like a rose. It took a while to get here, it's been a long hard road, and I came out like a rose. Annalise, thanks for following me. I really love that song. Let me see it. Talia, how you doing? You know, I really like She and Him's Christmas music. So that's really, let's go, Talia. So exciting. You feeling better? Oh, Talia! So I was definitely talking to my mod, Talia, but Talia, you're welcome here too. I love that you got excited that I give you a shout out. No, we can do Talia. Yeah, I don't really know a lot of She and Him. I mean, yeah, both Talias. What's up? Apple user 102272559. Yeah. Asked, are you telling the final part soon? Yes. I need to finish it so I can move the fuck on. So then when people come in here who haven't moved on, I can be like, we've moved on. What? Why haven't you? Why haven't you? Yeah, that's right. So I just don't, I have to talk to my therapist about it. No, the book is finished. The book is finished. She's talking about my story here on TikTok because technically I didn't finish it. Because you know what, you guys? I wanted to be like fully healed and fully mentally well and to be able to like, you know, say, well, now that I'm fully healed, I can perfectly reflect on everything that happened to me and talk about it. But that's not how life works. You know, it's messy. But the reality is I'm much better off now than I was. And it's going to be good. That's not how life works. Exactly, Annalise. Yep. It'd be so nice if we could tie everything up with a pretty little bow. But that's the other thing that like I've had to learn is that closure comes from me. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Sorry, there was a mean person in the chat who got muted, but you guys know how hard it is to not say something. Where are the sparkles? Incognito burrito. I'm going makeup free. I'm going makeup free today, so no sparkles. It's not how it works. You can't erase 30 years of trauma. Exactly, Annalise. Yes. Yes. And like, don't get me wrong. I'm doing my best because all of this trauma started not in an office. It started as a child, right? So it's like, how do I like move on, find closure from the additional trauma? Yeah, Steph, no. Somebody finally came to my TikTok stream. Closure is something you give yourself. Yes. Ah! Hi, Bob. That's right. And it's just like what I was saying in the reading earlier of so often we're taught that other people can give us what we're looking for when really it's just in ourselves. And relationships can heal, but it's finding that balance. Bob, how are you doing? I've missed you on Fave. Yeah. I'll call you soon. Not me. Right. Relationships teach us so much about ourselves. That's right. I don't really know what you're referring to, not me, so I don't know how to answer that. They do. And I think it's so easy to hide, because relationships can also be really scary. Queen Keen, do you still teach yoga? I don't have a yoga studio right now that I'm teaching at. My teacher just gives me free yoga, so I've been going there. But I do miss teaching yoga. I just want, and I know that I'll teach yoga again. Yeah, that was definitely one of the like bummer things about everything that happened last year was, what went down with the yoga studio, but it obviously wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Just gotta roll with it. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of students. I think the best compliment I ever got at that studio is like the student told me, this is the best class I've ever taken at this studio, which really meant a lot. So I'll teach again. I was teaching on here. I want to start teaching on Favorited too, but exactly, Annalise. You nailed it. Pimpy! Pimpy! You're so welcome, Haley's comment. Connect about what, Nate? Good guy. I'm glad. Yeah, go ahead and get in line. Pei, thank you so much for bringing the good vibes to the chat, truly. I'm so grateful for you. I'll see you next time. Yeah. Well, you guys, this is the thing. The stuff that I talk about really gets people feeling. And yeah, I think it is too, but we won't ever know, right? What do you offer on this live? You've popped up twice now for me. Well, Cassidy, come on in. I just talk about really whatever people want to talk about. And sometimes I do card readings for the collective. I'll probably end on one. But the FYP just loves pushing me out. It does. Because people come in and we hang out. So yeah, I talk about God, spirituality, what's going on in the world. I hang out with my people. Yeah. And you know what? I think I'm going to do a reading. That's right. How's my aura feeling like today? It's feeling expansive, honestly. Apple user 1022725559. I don't ever want to ignore a Sagittarius. I don't really want to talk about that. You know, I try not to talk about that subject in my live streams. Liz, I am. But if you don't feel called to be here, then please. Guys, I just really don't like it when I have like a... Okay. Yeah, well, I think that's done. You missed out. What topic? Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, Annalise, you were right. You were right. It's just the reality is that most people cannot sit with what I'm talking about. Yeah, sorry. They cannot sit with the reality of what I'm talking about. And I did find a good counselor, Lauren. Yeah. And so this is kind of what I'm trying to like balance. And I think where it stands now, and this is especially for Annalise, is like the people who get me. The women who understand what I'm talking about, they understand, unfortunately. You know, and Foxy fucking nailed that in the chat. It was too real. It was so fucking real for women. Like, I am gagged right now, Foxy. Yes. It was too real. And nobody talks about it. Exactly. No love lost. Oh my God. Absolutely not, Dawn. No. Yeah. Foxy? Exactly. Because we were just talking about that, Dawn. Like, closure comes from us, right? And why I didn't finish the story last year is because I thought I was gonna have this like big moment of closure, and I have to give that to myself, not look for it elsewhere. It's what we have to do. Yep. Okay. It would open more wounds. Exactly, Dawn. Exactly. You're helping people that are sick. Why are you saying things that you know the consequences of? Well, I don't know what you mean by that, Foxy. I mean, you've gagged me throughout this whole chat, so I'll try to answer that. Like, I guess I didn't know how strongly people would react to the truth of the world and of harm. Yeah. Well, exactly. And that's the thing about a lot of, men in power is they have power. So they know they'll get away with shit. And that's the thing, like, it's gross, right? And that's what happens to women who speak out about men in power who harm them, is they get called the perpetrator, the abuser, the groomer, right? Just a playbook. And they keep getting away with it because of enablers. We cannot enable anymore. Exactly. It's not only victim blaming, it's perpetrator excusing. And this is what I mean, Annalise, and Foxy, is like, I don't know if there's anything more that I can say to people who are dissociated from the harm that's been done to them. It is lonely sometimes. Standing alone, it makes a difference. But I do, it's like, standing in the truth is standing alone, and it can be hard. It's okay, Foxy. Crying has been very healing for me. No, Dawn, I'm definitely going to make another video. Ashley and I do not. Talia, Foxy's just clocking it. Foxy's gagging me in the chat. Because I'm not alone. That's the reality too, Foxy. Like, it feels like I'm alone because I'm the only one speaking about it. But, like, I'm not alone. Yeah. The closure you've given yourself, exactly. Exactly. Okay, bye, Talia. Exactly. There's a lot of people sitting in silence because of what the internet did to you. That is why. Right. People don't understand that the bullying and harassment that people do to me keeps male violence going. And that's why I don't want to stand down. But I'm at this impasse of my therapist being worried about me because she knows that when I come to TikTok, it opens myself up to reenactment of abuse. And, you know, the amount of Christian women who told me that my situation reminded them of Jesus's crucifixion was pretty staggering. You know? People crucify truth tellers, right? There we go. No one, yes. Yes, because I have healed myself on this app too. Like, I give a voice to voiceless women. Thank you. Yes, Brooke. Trying to. People make it hard though, because they come on and bring it up. It was somebody said it in the chat earlier. They said, I'm sorry people aren't letting you heal. Right. Exactly, Alexandra. That's right. Lauren, my favorite makeup product is God. Praying. It's what gives me my glow. But I would say exactly, Alexandra. Because even when I was struggling with my mental health, I wasn't mean to people. And that's why, it really took me by surprise how people treated me. That's true, Guy. We can talk about that. I'm so proud of myself. I am. And I already know how I have to do my final part. God showed it to me. Thank you. Thank you, boyfriends we deserve. What a great title. Annalise. And the final part isn't going to be me. It's just going to be about the women that I helped. The women who thought that they were alone in what they went through. Until I shared my story. Oh, it's all right. I'm glad you're back, Alexandra. Thank you, Foxy. Yeah, I mean, it's more, you guys, crying on live has been so healing for me. I can't explain it because it's like the opposite of dissociation, you know? It's me being in my body and in my feelings. It's interesting, Guy. I pulled a spread for the chat, and I think it was also for me. But I can pull a card for myself. I will pull a card for myself. That worked out well. I'm gonna pull a card from my new deck. The Sacred Mushroom deck. Thank you, okay. Thank you for saying that. Okay said, you low-key have made me such a genuine person because you are so you. Thank you. That means a lot. Okay. I want to give everyone permission because that's the other thing is I don't want to be just another person who's been bullied off the internet. Like I do not want to let abusive bullies win, you know? Like I want what we have here to win, the love, the mutual appreciation, the community, the empowerment to just be you. Hi, Lottie. Welcome in. Pulling a card for myself. And it starts with me being so energetically and spiritually powerful that like the mean people don't bother me, but sometimes they do. The love and community is stronger than the hate and abuse, even though sometimes it might not feel like it. Yes, it is. It's gotta be stronger, right? Thank you, Lauren. Duck, welcome in. Pulling for myself. Oh. Can you guys see me? You are the medicine. Yeah. I'm going to read what it says. It's really good. Angel number 244. It's the last card in the deck. Right. We are sacred beings born into this earth to offer our spirits new experiences. You are exactly what the world needs at this moment. Your presence and your talents are necessary and valued. If you've gotten this card, the mushroom spirit wants you to think about this. How would you act if you knew that just by being yourself, you could heal and uplift humanity? Would you find more courage knowing that your talents and your essence are precisely what the world welcomes? Doesn't always feel that way, but I'm so glad you were screaming, Fox. But that's it. Like, would you find more courage knowing that your talents and essence are precisely what the world welcomes? By recognizing that you are the medicine, you automatically belong and are an important part of life. Honoring this is the key to diminishing any self-doubt you have ever carried by yourself and your path. When you allow yourself to be your medicine, you tap into your greatest potential to not only improve your own life, but also positively impact others and the world. Hi, Sarah. Everything I need is inside of me. And then here's the prayer. Sarah, thank you. And this is actually just what we were talking about, right? Everything we need is inside of us. Let's go with the new heart me. Yeah, full circle card. Great Spirit, counsel of love and protection, guide my attention so that I always look within first. For this is where I will always find the medicine that I need. You can't make this shit up, you guys. Just so grateful to everyone who comes to these streams. I'm grateful to heal along with you all. Thank you for being such beautiful mirrors for me. Thank you, Sarah. Am I gonna do more karaoke? And thank you to whoever encouraged me. I forget your screen name, but your username. But for encouraging me to pull a card for myself. Yes, thank you. And I will do another. I will do another song. A good reminder for us. Thank you, Alexandra. I'm grateful for you too. Welcome in, Dan. Yeah. Guy, yes. 222. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's liked and welcome back, Silver. We've gone on a journey. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm not meant to sing another song. Oh, it's just that I have 15 tabs open. Okay, maybe that'll help. Yeah, Silver. I just had a moment. For sure. Moxie, I'm good. We've had a really special stream, so um, I'm grateful. Just about what it means to stand in your truth, and that it can be lonely sometimes. Aw, Lacey. Well, I'm glad the FYP brought me back. Sometimes the FYP just gets messy, you know? Um, there we go. Maybe your jacket is a hand-me-down. Maybe you slept with half of your hometown. In a world of squares, maybe you're just round. You can't be everybody's cup of tea. Some like it bitter, some the sweet. Some but nobody's everybody's favorite, so you might as well just make it how you please. 'Cause you can't be everybody's cup of tea. Allie, I'm glad you like this song. This whole album is good. Maybe you're working in a hotel bar. Maybe you're still driving your high school car. Maybe you still don't know just who you are. You can't be everybody's cup of tea. Some like it bitter, some the sweet. Nobody's everybody's favorite, so you might as well just make it how you please. Maybe you married the wrong persons first. Maybe your hair's way too long. Your sister's in jail, or maybe you failed out of college, but hey, life goes on. This part, you guys, we've all got the right to be wrong. Okay, yeah, Silver, send it. You can absolutely do a song request. 'Cause you can't be everybody's cup of tea. Some like it black, some like it green. Nobody's everybody's favorite, so you might as well just make it how you please. 'Cause you can't be everybody's cup of tea. This part, why would you wanna be? Oh my God, I love Margaritaville. Aw, Silver, yes, we're gonna, I think I'd I love this song already. And then after we're done listening to that song, I'll sing Banana Pancake Silver. So just hang tight. Because I actually love that song too. Jack Johnson was really big in the 2000s when I was in high school and college. But yeah, you guys look. My mistakes will make me strong. I'm stepping out into the great unknown. I'm feeling wings, though I've never flown. Got a mind of my own. I'm flesh and blood to this bone. Oh, look. Oh, we don't have to. There we go. I'm like, why can't I hear it? Just leave me alone. Got a right to be wrong. I've been held down too long. Yeah. And you guys know what I did? I sang my own song. I sang a little out of key. But it feels good to be me. Right, and so that's the thing too. It says, so just leave me alone, but people have a superiority complex on the internet, and so that's just on me to understand, is that people want to feel better about themselves, so they'll come in here and drag me down, but I'll block and bless. We've all got the right to be wrong, yeah. Michael, are you in here? That's right, Lacey. Because hurt people, and yeah. Our mistakes, hi Michael, our mistakes do make us strong. They do. I do, don't look at me. But I also lived in Portland for 9 years. And that show nails it. Coffee Town, yes! Bike rules, move out of my way. Or the thing that really gets me, thank you, Michael, welcome in. The thing that really gets me is four-way stops. And when you get to the same stop sign as someone, and you go, no, you go. No, you go. No, I insist, you go. You could be there for minutes. I'm like, I'm just gonna go. What do you guys think? Is Brenna being nice? Yeah, and that's it too. I might be singing out of key, but it sure feels good. It sure feels good to me. That's right. The right of way. I know, the right has the right of way. Exactly. One time I went up to the person on a stop sign, and on the right was a bicyclist. And the bicyclist tried to do the no, you go. No, you go. No, you go. That's right, Jen. Just mute him. Wow, that was really, really beautiful. Thank you, Annalise, for showing me that song. All right, I'm going to sing another song that Silver requested. Oh. That's, yeah. It's probably good. Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you this song. It's meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep in. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. And we could pretend it all the time. Yeah, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Maybe like a ukulele, mama made a baby. Really don't mind the practice, 'cause you're my little lady. Wakey lady, love me, love to lay you lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. And we could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Can't Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day and I don't mind. But the telephone singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it up. Lacey, thank you. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. Just so easy when the whole world fits inside of your arms. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Wake up slow. Wake up slow. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you this song. It's meant to keep ya from doing what you're supposed to, waking up too early. Maybe we could sleep and make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Rain all day and I really, really, really don't mind. Can't you see? We've gotta wake up slow. Aw, thank you to Silver for requesting that song. I am just so grateful for you guys. Really, thanks for spending your Friday evening with me. I'm gonna go and take care of myself. And you know, Alexandra, who asked, do you think you'll make a podcast? I think I'm gonna self-record my audiobook or my book. You're welcome, Jen. I think that's how I'm going to make an audiobook, is turn it into a podcast. One of the first podcasts I listened to is called More Attention, Less Deficit. And it's a man just reading from his book, More Attention, Less Deficit. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. So that worked well. So I think I'm going to get a microphone. Yeah. I'm open to being on podcasts too. I've been a guest on a few. Yeah, Deanna, I'm so glad you think so. Because I paid money to publish my book. So I'm not really interested in paying more money to record an audiobook. You know, my next book, my intention is to get paid to write it and record it. But I think that that'll be a great way to give people a free version. You know, because I'm like a big fan of the Libby app. I'm very grateful for it. So to give people a free version of my book, to have it as a podcast, just, you know, do each chapter as a different podcast. Yeah. All right. My crew is the Gloricals. We glow because we love and take care of ourselves, and we are oracles because we trust our intuition and rely on our relationship to our high self and our spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who came in and offered a good vibe, sent me energetic healing and love. The more love we put out into the world, the more it grows. So thank you guys, and Gloricals, stay up.